If I mentioned the words hybrid car, what would be the terms that came to mind? Well, I guess you'd think of eco-friendly and fuel efficiency as some of those words, but you'd also add boring and sluggish to the list. However, it doesn't seem like all hybrid cars are created equal, because if that car is a Honda CR-Z, you'd rather think of sexy, sleek, and especially sporty. So, what makes the CR-Z different from other hybrids? For starters, the Honda is compact, nimble and lightweight, while conventional hybrids are large and heavy due to the bulk and weight of their electric powertrain. The CR-Z uses a compact battery pack and a slim electric motor that slips in neatly between the engine and the gearbox. That keeps the weight down and allows compact packaging. And because the CR-Z itself is small and wieldy, total vehicle mass has been well contained too. But that's all under the skin. In the metal, no other hybrid can compete with the shape of the Honda CR-Z. It's not particularly pretty in the conventional sense of the word, but it is striking and it is aggressive. The Honda identity is unmistakable. So, unconventional? Absolutely. Boring? Never. The CR-Z's looks acknowledge Honda's heritage while also looking to the future. There's a strong resemblance to the CRX, a lightweight sports car that also had a combination of low fuel consumption and entertaining dynamics in its sights. But the CR-Z is also tomorrow's car, today. The hungry front, with its large grille and tapered headlights, confirms the coupe's Honda identity. The shallow angle of the roofline, the streamlined flanks, the wraparound glass and the contoured wheel arches have all been shaped for aerodynamic efficiency, and with less air resistance, more can be made of the muscle on tap. The result is an intriguing combination of form, function and aesthetics, a design that turns heads and proudly stands out from the automotive crowd. Talking about being different, the Honda CR-Z uses a drivetrain that's quite innovative. It links a 1.5-litre iVTEC petrol engine to IMA, which is Honda's integrated motor assist system. That system uses an electric motor powered by a nickel metal hydride battery, and it kicks in only when required. Because the battery pack is so compact, it can only offer limited assistance. However, the good news is that the same motor also generates power under braking and deceleration, which is funneled back to the battery. The IMA system can boost drivetrain performance to levels more akin to those of an 1800cc engine. The extra urge is instantly on tap and really adds to the Honda's pep and responses. The combined power output of engine and IMA comes to 91 kilowatts and 174 newton meters, which sounds no more than adequate, but is more than zesty enough in practice. Drivers get to choose between 3 driving modes: normal, sport and econ. Each mode tailors parameters such as steering, throttle response and the IMA's power boost to prioritize either performance, economy or an ideal balance of both. The gearbox is a 6-speed manual, a first for a hybrid car, and drive is to the front wheels. The shift action is short and direct, as it should be in a sporty coupe. The suspension feels controlled but supple. All of this promises an involving driving experience. Because the CR-Z is a hybrid with various driving modes, and because fuel efficiency plays such an important role in this car, the interface between car and driver is equally important. And so it comes as no surprise that the cockpit is designed around the driver and informs one of every aspect of the performance of the car, besides the fact that, of course, it's quite a luxurious and comfortable place too. Like the rest of the CR-Z, innovation is the central theme. The ergonomics and driving position are terrific thanks to the sculpted bucket seats and the adjustable steering wheel. However, it's the instruments that take center stage. Their 3D presentation and multicolored illumination is both different and effective. Besides the usual instruments, the CR-Z has an eco monitor that shows how much energy has been generated, preserved or squandered. It records both immediate and long-term trends and rewards the Lightfoot Brigade with symbolic trees. There's also a display with cyclable screens that offer a variety of status reports and graphical representations, as well as a bar graph showing IMA assistance and battery status. The equipment list is comprehensive and includes everything from decent audio and climate control to remote central locking, leather trim, electric windows and mirrors, and cruise control. Accommodation is spacious up front but cramped at the rear. The rear seat is best folded flat and used as extra luggage space, as the boot is tiny. All those criticisms fade into obscurity when you actually get behind the wheel and drive this car, because from that moment on, there's no question about the fact that this is a sporty coupe. It corners flatly, very little body roll, really nice turn in, and if the IMA system kicks in, there's ample urge as well. IMA allows a turbine-like linear power delivery that adds a real spring to the Honda's step, but because the battery pack is small, the charge is only sufficient for short bursts of boost. Even without IMA, the petrol engine is zippy and enjoys being revved, while the taut setup, low driving position and wieldy handling all contribute to sustaining the Honda's dynamic character. It takes little more than a trailing throttle or mild braking to charge the IMA battery, which means a measure of boost is almost always available. Performance is brisk with a 10-second 0 to 100 time and a 200 km/h top speed, while fuel consumption is impressive at 5 litres per 100 for the combined cycle. But if you drive with some gusto, the real-world figure is more likely to be around 7 litres per 100 kilometres. Don't expect the CRZ to be a full-blooded sports car in the tradition of the S2000. Rather, this is a dynamic and exciting car that rewards on many different levels. It's also a pointer to what we can expect of cars of the future, and in that sense, the future looks bright indeed. Combining a frisky 1.5-litre petrol engine and the boost of Honda's IMA system ensures swift performance and miserly fuel consumption from this entertaining hybrid. Don't expect a tire burner, but a composed chassis, excellent road manners and a full-spec interior ensure an enthralling and satisfying motoring experience, as long as you sit in front.